Today at Moe's Toy Room, we're going to unbox from McFarlane Toys in their Mortal Kombat 11 line. Here comes Kotal Kahn.
You've taken a schemer to bed, Kotal. She only ever schemed against you. And she will die for her treachery. Round one, fight.
Everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to unbox and review from McFarlane Toys in their Mortal Kombat 11 line. Here is Kotal Kahn. This for ages 14 and up. You can see Kotal Kahn right there kicking back behind his window pane, locked in his plastic prison as he brings his Hueto. That's the name of his weapon. He brings a stand, he brings his headdress, and he is soon to be released from his plastic prison and released here at Moe's Toy Room. You can see that side box right there with Mortal Kombat written all over the side of it. Is only the makers of McFarlane Toys over there can do. You can see Mortal Kombat right there. Kotal Kahn, the badass himself, the man that took over Shao Kahn's spot right there. Kotal Kahn with his Hueto. That is the name of his weapon. I will say it again. It is so hard to say that. Hueto. All right. If you could do that with the diorama and get this guy to pose like that, you can get him to look all day long like that, folks. Let's look to the side right there. You can see a beautiful picture of this action figure form, Kotal Kahn. All right, folks, so what we're going to do is we are going to save some time by taking this big guy out of the package, and we're going to be right back and review him. All right, folks, first off, Kotal Kahn to the top of his headdress. We are looking right here to the top of his head, We're looking at 7 inches tall, which is around 18 centimeters in height. And then if you want to go all the way to the very top of his headdress right here, easily 8 inches tall. And that comes out to slightly over, maybe 20 1/4 centimeters, is Kotal Kahn. This badass dude is no joke. The only thing that I am going to say is I wish that he would have been a deluxe figure. I wish McFarlane would have given us a deluxe version of this, a much bigger box, more appetite. You know, we have big appetites for this guy. And if anybody's ever played this on Mortal Kombat, you realize how big this dude is. He's like 8 feet tall, I think, in the game. And then when you're comparing him to other fighters that are 6 feet tall, and maybe Goro might be as big as he is. But he should have been in a deluxe box. It should have been a deluxe figure. But he's new, fresh, and I'm loving Kotal Kahn all day long. Okay, so he brung his headdress, and it just plugged right into the back very easily. There was a plug there. Let's see if we can get it. You can see it right there. And then he has it right there. And it just plugs right in very easily, folks. Very easily. Now, this Aztec warrior right here is ready to throw down. He brings that Mortal Kombat stand. He was standing on his own pretty good, but this table's a little shaky. So I had to put him on the stand to get him to measure him. And then he has his weapon of choice, the Hueto. Yeah, it's difficult to say it. But this is his Aztec warrior weapon of choice right there. Anyone who's played the game knows that he can drop this thing on top of you and then he pulls it. Okay, so he drops it and then pulls it. And it's no joke. You take a few of these and your game is over. That quick. All right, this is the guy that takes over for Shao Kahn. All right, folks, so let's take a look at Kotal Kahn. You can see they went all out on this guy. The people at McFarlane, the only downside of this is I wish it would have been a deluxe figure. That's the only downside on this. I think this figure, the way it's painted, I love the coloring, I love the sculpting, I love the way that his face looks, I love the way his armor looks, I love this whole piece. Hopefully this review goes pretty good. Okay. Take a quick turn on him. I'll put him up next to Shao Kahn at the end of the video, and he should be bigger, I think, than Shao Kahn. So this is a big boy right here. All right, folks, so it is review time. Let's take this off. Let's take a look at Kotal Kahn all day long. This big master right here, this guy that this destroyer, however you want to call him, this guy that just draws blood and just beats you down to your lifeless body is just in ruins and you have nothing but bones left. He'll hit fatalities all day long on you after the beating that he puts on you. But all right, folks, so let's check out his arm. Let's check out his actual head movement first. Okay, so it doesn't go down very good, and it doesn't go up very good. It's there you go. I got it to go a little bit. All right, there you go. And then the Michael Myers side to side. It's okay. That side's not bad. Okay, obvious. And then I'm having trouble like moving his head side to side. It almost feels like it wants to break. I know it's probably on a ball joint right there, and you could probably take his head off, but you just never know. Okay, so his arms do go up. They do hit 90, and his headdress went off. He's like, no, I want to show these people that I can do some things. Okay, all right, there you go. There you have it. Okay, let's put his headdress back on. Okay, so that's about what you're gonna get for his arms hitting 90. Okay, one's a lot stiffer than the other. They can go all the way around. Okay, McFarlane blesses us all the time with that butterfly cup joint. I stress it in every video because people wonder why he has really good shoulder movement in all his figures, and it's because of that. It allows it to go up and down, forward and back. Kotal Kahn also brings to us a bicep swivel. What's interesting is you see this pad right here. This pad is not connected actually to the shoulder. It's just connected down here on the lower back side of the tricep and the front side of the bicep. And you can move, and it moves very easily. You can see it really good from the back right there. Same as the other arm is the same exact way. And then with what he has is he has double jointed elbows. Okay, same as the other arm. Put his hands out. You can get some good hand movement out of this guy. His hands look a little small to be able to hold onto that big old huge weapon. Okay, sorry, I apologize for my fingers, but they're my fingers. So, but anyway, he doesn't have much movement on this hand. And that is because of his armor right there, his gauntlets that are on his arm that point out, and they kind of restrict that. But you have to ask yourself, do you want a cool looking figure, or do you want a figure that you think you're going to fight in real life that he has to be fully stretched out and mobile? So I'm going to be putting this guy in my collection, so I'd rather have the cool looking part of him. Okay, and then let's go right here below his chest. You could see some activity right there. He has that swivel right there. Now, as far as getting a swivel at the waist, it's going to be very tough because he has all his garment on, and it goes all the way around. It is a soft plastic material, molded plastic. Okay, and it moves pretty good, but it's very stiff around right here. So if you're looking to get any kind of waist swivel, I don't know if he has one or not, to be honest. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go down to his legs. He doesn't have really much movement there. It's about what you're going to get because all this get-up's in the way. And then if you're wondering if he could throw that mean Bruce Lee kick, that's about what you're going to get at him. He's really not going to do much of that. He's going to probably give you just a straight stiff kick to the chest or whatever to knock you down, so that way he could hit you with his weapon of choice. Okay, but anyway, his hips don't lie. He has good hip movement. He doesn't have any upper thigh swivel at all. He doesn't have no swivel at the knee or above the calf area either, but he does have double jointed knees, so you're going to be able to get him to do that. Same as the other leg. They're really, people at McFarlane are stepping up. This figure is nice. Really nice. And then let's go down right here to his sandals. This dude is so badass. You can see all the nice stuff that they put all over his gear right there. But when you look at his sandals, this dude is so badass. He's much like Shao Kahn. He will beat your ass in a pair of chanclas. Straight up. I mean, this dude's like beyond. You could tell the way that his mama raised him. He's like, Kotal, come over here. And he ain't listening to her. She just throws that chancla. And when he's seen how hard that thing hurts, he's like, yeah, I'm going to inflict some pain on some of the people in Mortal Kombat. I'm going to stick my chancla right down their damn throat. All right. But anyway, folks, that's my review. Kotal Kahn. Yeah, I'm trying to be, have a good time doing this. I'm just really, really excited that I got this figure. And you're wondering how we got him. He came to us from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. I normally don't deal with Amazon. I've had some really bad experiences with Amazon. But they had him. They had him in stock. And he was $19.99 at Amazon. And he was at my house a day or two later. We picked up him, and we also picked up the Mortal Kombat 11 Joker. So be on the lookout for that video. All right, let's give him a final turn. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I want to just hold out a minute, and then we're going to get ready to take this thing home. I'm going to put him up next to Shao Kahn, but I'm going to put his weapon in his hand right before we do it. All right, folks, we're going to be right back. All right, folks, so we are back. You can see Kotal Kahn right there next to Shao Kahn. And to be honest, I think Shao Kahn might be bigger than he is. So you be the judge. I have him side by side. What do you guys think? Let's do like this area. Yeah, I think he might be. Okay, you got some of the Shao Kahns there. All right. And then you have others. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when the next video like this one hits. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at MOE'S Toys. That's MOE'S TOYS. MOE'S Toys on Instagram. We're also on TikTok. Check us out up on TikTok. MOE'S Toy Room up on TikTok. And if you are a Mortal Kombat fanatic and a McFarlane Toys fanatic or Spawn in general, we may be your place to go here at MOE'S Toy Room. So please enjoy and keep on checking out our videos, because like this one, we have a lot more to come. So from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, everyone, good night.